I've been known to nose around the trough from time to time, party? But that usually happens around 2 to 6 a.m.
Well, I mean, maybe those are sleeping hours.
The last of the grain is the last thing to eat.
I was worried about this exact problem at the bachelor party that I went to. Because
there would be no other gay guys?
Yeah. I was like, 2 to 6, what the am I going to do? I'm going to have to sneak off into the night of Denver.
You're trying to do a self-suck at 2 to 6?
Look at that big dick.
Isaiah?
If you had enough G, you think you can take that?
How big is it?
It's
on a fucking barbell? No. What's the widest cock you've ever taken? Circumference. Same question, Joe.
the widest cock I've taken.
Yeah.
Probably your mom's.
Yeah, that's facts.
No, I don't know. Probably the I know who it was. It was the maintenance, the janitor at that hotel.
What hotel?
Some hotel when I was young, and it was he ran the maintenance department.
And you bent over.
The janitor, and he got his own hotel room to like live out of. So he was living out of this hotel room, and
then
he was
Nana
like he was
paid her
divorced.
bill.
He was divorced and he had kids, and he's like his kids were calling during it, and that's when he said, "Daddy's gotcha." And I had to get around on a jazzy the rest of the weekend.
Because you couldn't
on the boardwalk because I couldn't walk. It hurt. It's the most painful thing. He's like, "Shh, Daddy's gotcha."
And he put it all the way in balls
Daddy's
deep
gotcha.
into your hole.
Yeah.
And he came inside your asshole. Well, at that point, it was probably your stomach, I would imagine.
I don't remember, but I felt fish the next day.
Welcome down and about. It is Friday.
That's Kamala.
That's Kamala. It's Friday, the 26th. I'm currently in Minnesota at a bachelor party. Hopefully I didn't drown by now. You'd be very proud of me for what I did last night.
You said you were high on your couch.
I was so high on my couch, and I wanted more than anything in the world to go get...
You looked in the mirror and you admitted to yourself that you are trash?
Yes. That I wanted to get M&Ms and candy so bad. And instead, I ate a yogurt and I laid back down on the couch.
Where'd you get a yogurt from?
Suffered. My refrigerator. I'm trying to do grocery shopping.
Was it a
probiotic. It was.
I was gonna say, was it Jamie Lee Curtis flavored?
It was what's her yogurt called?
Activia.
I think it might have been, or it was
for irritable bowel syndrome
or
something.
Weight Ghost. Is that the other one?
I'm drinking Jack and Coke right now. Jack and Diet.
Well, it's the weekend, dear. It's the weekend. What do you got going on this weekend?
I have a busy day.
Are you booked and busy?
I'm booked and busy. I'm doing a triple today. And then the weekend's coming?
Yes. Of course. I hope they're hot guys on this bachelor.
Don't we have a show this weekend?
No. 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 We have a show in Nashville, NashvilleTour.com. Tickets are going fast. Get them immediately.
That studio is the size of
yeah,
the studio. How come we not sold out yet?
If we don't sell it out, we're quitting. The show is ending. You heard it here first.
But
I mean, not really, but we do need a paycheck. It would be nice to, not completely break even. I spent hours planning this motorcycle trip last night, at least thinking I would. Where am I going to get gas? Where am I going to do this? Where am I going to do that? I'm starting to obsess over it. I almost want you to meet me like halfway and we can go together. Ride the hog through the Smokies.
I'll go to the show from the hotel on your bike. And
can you imagine if we show up?
Why don't we have everyone
front row? We have everyone. We wait. We show up front row.
Everyone waits outside.
You dress as a cowgirl. Me as a with a Ducati from New York.
I would do that, but I'm not gonna. I'm not even gonna get a hotel. I don't think, because I'm not gonna be able to sleep.
Well, you're coming out for one drink and then you'll go back and go to sleep.
I have a 6 a.m. flight the next day.
God willing. Hopefully it doesn't get canceled. I'm hoping my flight doesn't get canceled out to Michigan. All this Minnesota, all this Delta shit is a fucking nightmare.
It's not Delta, it's fucking
Microsoft. But Microsoft is the one that's responsible, but all the other airlines are fine, I guess, because Delta uses their software more than anyone else. So it took Gaz yesterday, was flying back from Miami, and he had his flight delayed like 5 or 6 times. Like he was supposed to leave in the morning, and they just kept delaying. He said it was a fucking nightmare. Champagne problems for Mr. Paul.
But I don't know what's happening this weekend. I have a bachelor party in Minnesota this weekend.
Oh, you're going. Oh,
only people I know there is my brother and my brother-in-law.
Okay,
and there's got to be another gay guy there out of 20 guys.
I was actually wondering that. You think there's an undercover there, an undercover brother?
I don't think it's undercover. I just think they're going to let their inhibitions down because it's not gay. It's not cheating if they get their dick sucked by a.
But it's not cheating if you're in the woods too. I feel like, ooh, the boys are camping.
No, but I'm saying, you know,
Also,
like,
I'm not gonna blow my brother-in-law's friend.
why?
If
If I was single,
I
I
don't
would.
think they're good looking.
They don't have to be looking.
Were?
Sniff enough drugs to make them hot.
And then I just blow them soft.
They're gonna be soft.
No, if I'm doing, I'm gonna be soft, giving a blowjob.
What has nothing to do with your dick? You should be tucked anyway
Yeah,
as a giver.
that's true. Imagine if everyone gets out on the boat, they come out in swimsuits, like male swimsuits, and I come out fully tucked in a one-piece Speedo, like that trans swimmer who's competing in the Olympics. We guess.
Oh, she got to go to the Olympics.
I think so.
Leah Tomlin.
Yeah.
Really?
I made that up. I don't know if she did. I just know she's a popular trans swimmer. You were as well.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, Tweeby!
Oh, there he is.
Sorry, you're late for work. Where were you? You were at Tia Gia?
Oh, there he is.
Hello. I don't have any plans this weekend. Now that's kind of depressing.
Come to the bachelor party.
No, I don't really want any plans. I have to bring Wiggles back to her owner, and
You gonna have a mediator there to make sure you guys have a smooth handoff?
yeah, well, the CPS will be there. Chihuahua Protective Services. Weepy. Ears up. No, I didn't like that noise. Okay.
That's like want to hear the most annoying sound in the world. Oh,
Bye, girl.
peace, ho. Yeah, well, it's gonna be nice. I'm out Thursday morning, and I'm back Sunday. I'm going full butch. I rented a pickup truck. I'll be driving into the woods.
You got off Thursday and Friday from work?
Yeah, you're covering my shift.
Oh, that's right.
You're opening, and then we got Gia to close, and then Caroline's gonna be key on Friday.
Who's going to work the mid? Vinny, did you ever work at a retail store?
Who's gonna work the mid? Mid was primo,
yes.
but then you had the lunch rush.
Yes.
Mid was good because you got to
store.
get there a little late, and you didn't have to close, so you get to leave a little early. But the mid shift was key.
I only worked at
Especially
a
for
sporting
drink.
Not
goods
if you're
store,
a key, but it's the key.
and I did open to close on weekends.
On where?
A sporting goods store. Like nobody came into it, and I would be there I'd open it and close it. Be there all day.
God,
If
you're
you had a
such
choice,
dyke.
gun to your head for the rest of your life, open or close, what are you picking?
Oh, I'm
Opening.
closing.
You're closing.
Yeah.
I don't know
because
how
what retail closes at 10 p.m. So it's not like you're closing.
What
like,
closes? What kind of store are you working that closes at 10 p.m.?
I don't know, 9
that's-
p.m.?
No, like shit closes so early now. I bitch about that
Yeah,
all
that's
the time.
why you want to get your ass up early at work at I used to work at.
No, the thing is, stores
Panera bread at, like,
open at
5
10.
a.m.
At 10 o'clock, stores open.
Oh, you're talking about like retail, not including restaurants and stuff.
Anything. I wouldn't want the closing is the worst part.
Because then you have to clean up.
Clean up. You have to do all those.
Someone's got to be on dining room. Someone's on dishes.
It's a nightmare. And you have to stay late. You can't go out and meet up with your friends. It's like.
God forbid you have to do inventory. And the AM is there. If the AM closes with you.
No,
or if the GM closes with you, oh.
No, I always want it open because no one's there. First of all, in the mornings, no one's there. You're not busy in the morning, so you don't have to deal with all that shit and like fucking with your time. You get in there at your leisure,
Yep.
get set up, open register one, just count the till.
How much, wait, let me ask you this, and I know you remember. How much till did you start with at your job?
300 on each register.
300. I started with 200. That was a low-income area, Franklin, Mass.
What store was this? Oh, Bumpon?
Panera bread.
It was. You worked at Panera.
Yeah, for years.
You really worked at Panera?
Yeah.
Why have we never talked about this?
What do you want to know? I'll tell you everything. I still go in there to this day, and I'm like, I see you. You're on station. I was triply trained. I was a black hat.
The bread bowls there, they're made
Yeah.
in house.
Correct. All bread is made in house.
I know, but does it come from scratch? Do they make the dough there, or does the dough come frozen and then they do it and bake it?
The dough would get made on Beaver Street in Franklin, Mass. At our
headquarters.
At our production house.
Yeah.
It will get made there, and then
At corporate.
at corporate, and then it will get actually shipped over. You go down Route 140, take a left onto Stop and Shop Plaza, go in. They deliver the bread.
The bread, how is it delivered? Already
No,
like,
as dough, and you know the baguettes.
but like already
13
rolled out.
slices, 485 degrees. You have to steam it.
Yeah, but it's already the bread, the dough's already made and it's already shaped. You just got to put it in the oven.
You have to expand the shape. So it would come small in like a baguette. You would kind of, stretch it out.
and you worked on baguette duty.
That was
A faggot making baguettes.
yes. That was where I would love to be. And this is actually back in the day when
Because you didn't have to deal with FOH.
front
of house.
No, I was never front of house. I would be front of house sometimes, but I didn't like it. I couldn't put on a happy face for the customers.
Only when the blind people got thrown off from the bus.
Yeah, and I didn't like. There were too many questions. It would be like, "What do you want for a side? What's your name? Do you?" It was just.
Apple
I felt
or
like we
chips?
were wasting.
Apple chips or bread.
Well, I would just put in what I thought they wanted, and
Based on their appearance?
Based on their appearance.
What would you think that Vinny would want? An
If someone
apple?
was portly, no, Vinny's definitely an apple. Well, it depends. Are you getting a sandwich or are you getting a soup?
He's getting half a He's getting half of the
Frontega
Fronte,
chicken.
Stop. Yes, Fronte
Frontega chicken with a broccoli cheddar.
Yeah,
He might even be like a garden vegetable. I think with a Frontega for Vinny, because if he's garden
Is it a
vegetable,
cheat day or no?
it's a Wednesday.
If it's cheat meal, he's getting the horseradish chicken cheddar.
Yeah, yeah. Or bacon turkey bravo. Even I could see him doing that.
Do you still work there secretly? Is that how you're affording to buy all this Tesla stock?
This is let me see.
Can you imagine that? I would be able to kill myself after that. Like I'd be able to die happy knowing.
If he walked into Panera
And you
Bread,
were working a shift?
but you don't realize I'm like turned around and then I go, "Hi, can I help you?"
I know.
I have a black cat with all my pins.
jobs? Should we get fast food jobs?
I
And
would
have to work there as a
fucking-
punishment.
I would fucking crush drive-through.
I wouldn't come back. I would just love it there so much.
It would be so much fun. No stress, no phone. I had friends who worked at the Dunkin', and their like manager would get mad at them because there would be a timer that says how long the cars were waiting, and so she'd bark out orders. She goes, "You're over 2 on register 1," and that meant the car is over 2 minutes. So like their store rating would go down.
I'm excited about this idea.
I mean, I could.
Where would you pick if you could? Would you go right back to Panera to reclaim
because
your crown?
I'm not going to
your
be
title.
I wouldn't have. I'd be fast tracked. I wouldn't have to train. I could be AM by the end of October. I guarantee it.
Where would my dream place be? Chick-fil-A's too buttoned up. I need some chaos. I need a shift
could do
supervisor to jump over the counter if need be.
You know where you
Do you know what I mean?
you know where
I want to be able to smoke in the back, and fuck off and hook up with the other hot guys, like the fry guy, the guys that make the fries, like in the walk-in. Like I want some chaos.
You know where I could see you, and this is so funny to think about.
Is it White Castle in Harlem?
No, it's that I could see you working the pulled pork station at a Buc-ee's way down south.
That's too buttoned up,
Nana
too.
comes around. Hi, can I help you? Turn around.
That's too buttoned up. That's all too departmentalized. I don't like.
You could do you wouldn't do a just salad because there's too much going on. I feel like you'd be frazzled with all the ingredients. You wouldn't want to do customs. The worst is if someone had to build a custom sandwich. Bitch, order off the fucking menu. I'm Panera. You might even be BK.
I would be good at Burger King.
I think you might be BK.
Have it your way.
And I think you're like stepping on the thing.
Now these
to
are
open the
these are
window.
flame broiled. Okay, Robert Jr. with or without cheese.
Yes, with or without. Always without, by the way.
Why?
I never get cheese on a Whopper Jr.
Why?
Because it's yellow and it drowns the burger. Regular Whopper, I'll get cheese, and I feel like it adds like
That's my
hundreds
favorite.
of calories.
That's my favorite fast food burger.
Whopper, I know.
A Whopper.
Whopper is
You know
very
what? It
underrated.
says I like the fucked up thing about McDonald's. And until I started talking about it, McDonald's never had a deluxe option because arguably the quarter pounder with cheese is the best burger at McDonald's. However, if it's too one note, it's too cheesy and meaty and whatever, you need to have some crunch. So I always want to add lettuce, tomato, and onion to it and pickles.
To what burger?
The quarter pounder with cheese.
There's no lettuce, tomato. on a
No,
quarter
you
pounder
can, now you can order the quarter pounder cheese deluxe.
Well, you had written in several letters.
I used to, I went right to the Capitol about it, and yeah, so I would arguably say that's why I like the Whopper because it already has lettuce, tomato, and onion on it.
You know where Vinny would work for retail? Think about this. Retail.
GNC.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just thinking
he would
that.
tuck in the polo.
Yes.
And his big fat ass would be standing like in the tight belt.
How did you fucking know?
He probably already works
that
there.
I would
read
never
my
do that.
mind.
It's like,
I would
well,
never.
you just got a creatine and
Well, if you sign up for this, we're going to give you $10 off today, but it's $10 to buy. So basically, you're breaking even.
Try to make us buy a booster for the thing we need. Say this is an accelerator.
No.
That's actually going to.
I hate GNC.
Your progress is going to actually triple your gains.
Those people are scam artists. Those people work at GNC. I would never scam innocent civilians.
That's great.
I would do Vitamin Shop.
Vitamin. No, you wouldn't be. You're a GNC dude.
Now, this
You're
may
a
be
GNC
taboo.
in a
This may
suburban
be
strip mall.
taboo.
Who are you kidding?
But are non-Latino white people allowed to work at a T-Mobile in the managerial department?
No,
It's only Latino and black.
Come on, Joey. Whites and a team. Whites will work at the Verizon store.
No, even Verizon. I think they're Caribbean at Verizon, I believe.
They're so good at, like, if you go into a Verizon store and you see like a Latino man aged 25 to 34, you know that motherfucker is fixing your phone and like he puts on the glass.
He used to do screen window tints.
Yes, on Honda Civics.
Yeah, on Honda Civics, and then he transferred into managerial role, into a supervisor role at the Verizon.
And he always hooks it up with a discount. No, I got you. Is this what we're gonna do, Papi? Was that racist?
Should we get new phones?
Do you want to go? That's one thing I could not do. I could not do Verizon store or like any sort of.
All those old people coming in not knowing how to press the buttons.
No, that'd be or Apple store. I would rather fucking die. I was in the Apple store because I had to get this new case the other day because I just lost mine.
Wait, you got a new case?
Yeah,
but you got. So let me get this right. You got new bags for your car, $20,000. You got a new phone case now.
Tesla's performing, my dear.
I think it's down. It's getting the money from.
It's down. It's down. Tesla's down. Yeah, but I went in there and the woman was there. She goes, "Hey, could I help you?" And I turn around. She's just in a mask in the store. I was like, "What are you?" Unless you're terminally ill at this point, if you're wearing a mask, you're mentally ill. That has to be it.
Yeah.
What are you afraid of? Not to get political. Not to get political.
I'm afraid of not being enough. You know. Wiggles.
Wiggles.
Wiggles,
you're
beat you. Did
enough.
Gia beat you? You look frightened.
Why does she have peanut butter all over her mouth?
You know, Wiggles has been a little troublesome this week. He's starving himself out. He won't eat anything.
You're feeding him.
I'm feeding him anything he'll eat at this point.
That's the problem. He has too many choices. He's getting picky. My dog ate kibble for 15 years and then died. And every time he put the kibble down, it basically ate it so fast.
He's about to die right now from malnourishment. Look at him.
And Nana used to eat
This
kibble.
guy just said, I'm going to play this right now, that Kamala is the original Huck Chua girl.
Oh, are we getting political right now?
Just real quick. I'm going to get real.
Just real quick.
And then there's the DEI press secretary telling you that the DEI vice president is the future of the party here. And so the future looks kind of dim for the Democrats here, but this is no shocker either. Kamala Harris, she's the original Hawk Tua girl. That's the way she got where she is. And the party's going downhill if it's in her hands.
That was tough.
Who is that, Joey?
That was Dave Portnoy on Fox News. This is Fox Guest. Can you read it? Oh, here it is. Under fire. Oh, read it here.
Nana can only read Braille.
Yeah.
So, a Fox Business guest is under fire after he referred to Vice President Kamala Harris as the original Hawk Tool girl. Hilarious. Provocative right-wing podcaster Alec Lace was comparing the Democrat to the 22-year-old who shot to viral fame after she described spitting as a part of a sexual act in a street-level interview.
Hey, On About listeners, you know what? The robots have gotten pretty good at what they do, but they can't pour passion to what they make or give it a human touch. On Etsy, you can find something handmade, handpicked, or hand-designed by independent sellers who pull from their unique experiences and bring their whole hearts into their small shops.
Discover hand-blown glassware, reclaimed furniture, personalized jewelry, hand-picked vintage pieces, custom-designed artwork, and so much more. The fingerprints Etsy sellers leave behind reveal who they are. Human beings determined to make human connections.
That's why you have to go to Etsy when buying a gift or even something for yourself. You know there's a person behind the items you're choosing. There's someone who loves their craft, puts their own touch into what they offer, makes the experience so much more special.
So the next time you're shopping for yourself or someone special, choose extraordinary items, handmade, handpicked, or designed by small businesses. Keep commerce human. Discover small businesses on Etsy. I do think she's going to win.
Do you?
$84 million in one fucking
It was $100
day.
million. I got a text from JD Vance.
Joey's on the text playlist.
I don't know why I get Trump
distribution
texts
list?
too. Look, I'll show you right now. He texted me late last night.
The text is, Mr. Kamasta, all we need is your account and routing
Look,
number.
here it is. Kamala ranked in $100 million from liberal billionaires. It's JD Vance. I'm organizing immediate response. Join. He texted me.
Text the back. Join.
I already
Send them
did.
money. How much?
I sent him Tesla stock.
The Wall Street billionaires are for Kamala. The Silicon Valley bros are for Donnie. Isn't that interesting?
I don't care either way.
I don't give a fuck. Did you see Donnie playing golf?
I heard that I read something on a Google Doc this week about it.
It was
That we're supposed to make jokes about.
Let's make
Kamala.
a joke about it.
What could he do better than Kamala?
Yeah. Who could do better than Kamala?
No, what could they do better?
Look at this.
Okay, let's say who's better at.
Oh, what a shot!
Who's better at
let's
double dutch?
Yeah, so this is Trump went out with Bryson DeChambeau, the golfer. He's good friends with like our foreplay rigs, Frankie Trent guys, and he's going so viral because he shot this shot and then he said, "Can you believe it? Do you think Biden can do that? Look at this clip. It's fucking great."
Oh, beautiful. Come on.
Great shot. That's how you do it right there. Gosh.
Badass.
Biden can do this. I don't know. We're talking about golf. Can you believe it?
Can you believe it?
Can you believe it?
I don't know if Bryson can do that. I don't think I can do that.
Smash or pass, Bryson DeChambeau?
That one with the fat ass?
Yeah.
Smash.
Yeah.
I like Brooks Koepka.
You do?
Yes.
Isn't Brooks the long driver, Vinny?
I don't know.
Oh, this
Yeah.
guy's getting his dick sucked. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? It's hilarious that he's just doing like regular old golf things with people now, regular old interviews. Like he was on the, what's the, like Steiny and that shit. Who are those guys?
Nelk Boys.
Nelk Boys. He did the Nelk Boys podcast. I bet we could get him on here. Imagine if Donald Trump came on here. You know, Dave interviewed him.
Yeah, I remember.
Were you here? Were you employed here at the time?
No, but I saw it. What a disgrace.
I don't know. Honest question. Who do you think would win in a physical fight? Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Well, Donald Trump fell to the ground by getting his ear pierced at Claire's. I needed 6 security guards to drag him off the stage, so I think Kamala might win.
I think Kamala would beat his ass. Like, I bet Kamala can pack
She'd be like, remember
she
Jennifer
kicks
Lopez?
like, she's got like a horse level kick.
Jennifer Lopez, that pig bitch, and that movie Enough, where she was showing her true colors.
That was one of my favorite movies
as
of
a
all
violent
time.
Latina woman.
Yes. Yes. You ever seen
As
that
a
movie?
triggered violent Latina woman.
And then she stood over him at the end when she was on the top with the vase and smashed it over his head.
That would be Kamala. Kamala.
I think she would beat the fuck out of Trump physically. Like, you're not going to see him threatening to take her out back to the barn.
When it was Hillary and him, I wanted to see them hate fuck.
Hillary and Trump?
Yeah, like, remember like how Kelly Keegs was yelling at that guy?
Oh, her and Tate would have had the most
Tate,
electric
I
sex
said
of
I would pay
all
money
time.
to watch them fuck.
Yeah.
Because it was
So
like
Wiggles.
he did pay.
Yeah, no, Kelly and Tate would have had a great hate fuck.
But have you ever had a hate fuck?
Almost every time I have sex, I hate myself.
Wiggles?
No, yeah, probably a hate fuck.
Wiggles, have you ever penetrated a woman? Oh. You. Who's this? Oh, is this, let's see what Shane Gillis says in the news.
Yes, we do have a little bit of Shane Gillis.
He went to Christian
news.
McCaffrey's wedding in Italy.
I believe so, yeah, and he's getting flamed online, our good friend Shane, because he's with this smoking hot babe. So people are like, you either have to be funny or rich.
Yeah, this is Bay. This is me and Bay.
To get this. Shane Gillis is both hilarious and rich, but
He's hilarious, rich, and
look at the watch.
and homely looking, just like me.
What's homely looking?
You know, we're not the best looking. We're a little round around the edges.
Portly, husky.
Yeah, thinning. You know,
Thick.
you know, just like we don't deserve what's on our arm. And then he's got a hot young blonde thing on his arm.
Yeah, and then once you guys go, they trade you in for the next best thing. She is gorgeous. Who is that? A TikToker? Yeah. Average SEC couple. He gets married in. A lot of people are getting married in Italy now.
It's because it's cheaper to get married outside of the United States. So
Yeah.
I think people are
Is
starting
that
to do
true?
that. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper.
How do you figure?
With
With
everything's-
flights and everything? How do you
Well,
figure?
because, like, the
Everything-
venue's
Europe,
not like $1
everything is-
million.
Think
Yeah.
about the fanciest restaurant in Italy. When you go there, a pasta dish is like max $18 max.
Really?
And New York,
I thought
they're charging-
Europe was way
and
more
the city, In New York
expensive.
City, they're charging $32 for a plate of tomato and basil sauce in New York City.
I got cacio pepe from fucking
$32.
Arthur and Sons the other night. $33.
Yeah, for that. In Italy, the best
No
restaurant
shit.
in Italy, most it'll ever be $18. A regular pizza or like pasta dishes between $6 and $10.
But what about
And
like
and nice places in Europe.
hotels? Like
Hotels. And when I worked in Italy, I would get Airbnbs. It would be $60 a night for a 1-bedroom Airbnb. So I would get my budget was $300. So I would just get like a 3-bedroom apartment for $80.
But
because
I
you
guess the
can't
big-
spend the money. It's like
I guess the big ask though is for your guests. Well, if they're all fucking rich. It's for your
it's
guests
cheap
to
as hell.
fly to fucking
Europe
Italy.
is cheap as hell. You fly there. It's expensive once you're there. I mean,
I didn't-
hotels maybe, but like Airbnbs and food are not expensive
Shout
at
out
all.
Sleepy Joe and inflation. Oh, remember at Hannah Berner's party we met that lady, probably Shannon.
Yeah, of course.
She's fabulous. She's awesome. She's
I know her,
getting
Shannon Ford.
Yeah, she's getting married in. I go that girl, probably Shannon. She's getting married in Italy, and it looks like stunning. And I'm just thinking, like, I know other people are getting married. I'm like, how do these people
By no means is it.
afford
No, by no means is it like.
You're not getting married
frugal. You're
at
not
the
going
Knights
frugal.
of Columbus or the fucking VFW.
By no means is it frugal, but it is. You know, in the style of weddings they have here, they charge you $200, $300 a head for a wedding like that. And
Yeah.
there, it's like, you know, it's just not how they do things over there. It's like more. It's a different kind of vibe. It's like not like in some big banquet hall. It's like
My
in a
friend,
piazza or something, and it's like
shout out Mike Piazza. My friend,
notoriously homosexual.
Mrs. Dow Jones put up a thing on her Instagram saying that
Are Jews allowed to get married in Italy?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
Italians and Jews are cool.
They're like the same, right?
But I know isn't all Italy all Roman Catholic
Yeah, but
places?
they're still cool.
She put up a poll saying she gives a flat fee for or like a flat rate for a gift or cover your plate, like one of the
I told
two.
you I was
And
right.
she got flamed for saying cover your plate. She said it was more. Or she said her
we
flat
had this
rate
conversation.
Her flat rate was $200 for a gift, which I think is low.
Very low.
$200.
Oh, she was being cheap.
She said she gives $200 for a wedding gift, like regardless of price of plate, and I think that's low.
It is low. For a couple going to a wedding, it's gonna be $600.
You ever go to a rich wedding where they say,
Donate, make a
they
donation.
donate to a oh yeah, let me make a donation to your charity.
Yeah, and then I name the same charity with one letter off, and I get to
the check bounces back to you. No, I don't know. I still have to write my officiant speech. Vinny sent me a questionnaire that I'm going to give my brother-in-law and my
How are you
sister.
feeling going to this wedding without a date?
That's a good question.
You
I don't
are
know
the-
how
you're
I
the man of
feel
honor.
yet.
It's like, it's a big thing.
I'm like fine going stag. Honestly, I feel like having a date, unless it's like
So you're fine by admitting you're having a midlife crisis at the wedding. Say, I bought I fixed my thinning hair, and I
think it's fixed?
No, but you're trying to fix it, and you got a motorcycle with 2 bags on the sides.
and
a new phone case.
and a Corbin custom case, a new windshield. Please don't forget the tail bag made by Nelson. Also, the Ducati bags came from Italy.
So
if you think I'm not bringing that up during the
you
thing,
fill the void that way. So you're able. Maybe your Ducati should be your date,
I show up, I ride down the aisle,
or
on my
park it
motorcycle.
behind you, and like while you're performing.
My sister's like, oh, like you can have a date. Just let me know. I'm like, who the fuck am I gonna bring? to
You
a
don't
wedding?
want to bring, especially
You don't
want to
bring
like
a
that.
random person. If it was a random wedding, I would, but because it's my sister's, I'm not.
Well, you
gonna.
know who would love to go.
Who?
That guy that you've been breezing that has a crush on you, that you
guy
forbid a relationship.
Well, I mean, listen. Many people want to go with me to the wedding. Many people. I can assure you, there's no issue there.
Why don't you bring one of those trans podcasters to the wedding?
Oh, they
Those
are
Southern trans
fucking
podcasters.
Great. What's their
we
their
have to have them
Instagram?
on.
Can you pull these up? Joey found these 2 trans podcasters. They are literally
They're
us.
they're alt right.
Look at what pops up. Kamala. Please leave that in.
They're alt right trans Southern podcasters. Here they are.
Oh, that's
Brandy.
There's a thing of me just having to go with her titties. So here they are, Joey. Look, shut yours off.
California, Oregon, Washington.
That's
if you
me.
adopt dates, and I'm telling you, California, new law, look it up. If
Which
these
one are
parents
you?
don't
You
accept their
know
kid's
which one I am.
trans identity and it could be fake, the state will take your kid away. The state of California will take your kid away if you don't transition them. That's insane. And they will
That's me.
transition you.
Which one's you with the nose?
Oh, of course with the nose. Look at that thing.
Right. If we're trannies and we're talking about how f***ed up this is, that
Oh God.
This is Brandy
Follow
underscore
Vinny. How are you? not
Brandy underscore baby 93. She's
She's fabulous.
a fabulous podcaster. I would love to have them on. Brandy, if you're I'm sure you watched the show. Brandy underscore baby 93.
That's
You
our
and your
dream.
homegirl are stunning. They're saying Wiggles. Wiggles transphobic. I'm so sorry. Do you want to go by Tia Gia? Hold on, I'll be right back. Icon. So now this is her accomplice here.
I love
What's her name?
Why do you give yourself like the voluptuous
And this
one
is
with huge tits?
Lexi Bunny .official. Now
Ooh.
she's verified. Now she's got all the followers.
318K. Look at those fucking knockers. I would love to have them on. I wonder, where are
Ladies,
they based
if
in?
you're watching, they're based in Nashville.
Oh no, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Scroll up, Vinny. Are they based?
They say
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Go to the other one.
They always say we're going to Broadway to trick straight guys into buying us drinks.
Oh, I would love. Yeah. Well,
Watch, go down. I'll show you which one it is. No, it's when they're both in the mirror, both in the thing. Right now, down.
oh, look at that. That's
Oh.
incredible.
This one, two trans going out of Scottsdale. They're all over the place.
All right. Well, we got to get them on the show. They're lovely. They're beautiful. We love them. Baby Brandy and Lexi Bunny. We'd love to have you
Speaking
on.
of, I found a hot young thing for you for the dating show in Nashville.
You did? Oh, we're doing a dating show in Nashville. We're
Well,
back on the horse.
I have one guy. If no one else wants to participate, I'm just gonna have you fuck this guy on stage.
Okay. Yeah, if you're a homo in Nashville, please let us know. We would love to have you at the show. You don't even need to buy tickets.
Yeah, you get a free ticket to the show if you want to participate. Even if you are straight, even if you don't identify as a gay man.
If you're bi-curious, if you're anything.
If you're not a man.
Speaking of bi-curious people, you know who Joe Burrow is?
Yeah, he's shaved his head.
What do you think?
Bay wants to do that to his hair.
Enough with Bay. What do you think of Joe Burrow? What do you think? That is 10 out of 10 hair. It's a sin he got rid of it.
I don't like him.
I think you need to be skinny as fuck to have a
I think it
shaved
looks
head.
hotter with the blonde shaved head.
Really?
Hotter than the brown shaved head, yes.
Blonde is the hottest. Scroll back up there, Vinny. I mean, sunglasses.
Yeah, but I don't think he's attractive.
I think I think he's trying too hard with the long hair. That's literally how I've envisioned my hair after I use Hims.
Should I grow my hair out like that?
If you grow your hair
Do you know
out,
I'm starting to wear wefts?
show me.
I don't have it on today.
If you grow your hair out, you're gonna have like Cosmo. I could actually see you with like long female hair, like beautifully healthy hair.
It wouldn't be healthy. It would be thin and like fly away and fuzzy.
It would be.
I'd have to get a
It would be
topper.
sweaty and thin.
I'd have to get a topper. Joe Burrow, I mean, I like his nipples there.
Yep.
His tits look perky and suckable, but do you love sucking on
No.
on male tits?
Absolutely not.
On big man milkers?
No, I'm not.
Ladies, same question.
I'm not a titty sucking guy. You'd like to suck titties, Vinny?
Not really. It feels weird.
Well, you know what was annoying to me when I slept with a woman was as she was straddling me, the tits were
those
like
fun
in my
back-
face.
Oh no, that's cool. That's dope.
Why do straight guys like that? I was like, ugh, get
No,
these things
that's-
out of here.
That's the best part.
You know,
I
you
gave
could
her
put
my
a-
training bra to put on.
I would put my shirt up over my face like this so I don't have to see it.
That's what I was like. Oof. Like they just like kept hitting.
Yeah,
my
no,
face.
that's what's fun. That's a good time.
And now that, like I said, that was in the front seat of a 2005 Chevy Trailblazer.
Joe Burrow, pass. I mean, I don't want. You know, I'll suck on his nipples, but I'm not gonna hook up with him.
I think Joe Burrow is a little too much of like a. Like that's not him. Do you know what I mean? Like that he's not this guy who dresses up. He's not like Tom Brady. We love Joe, but I think he's just a very like simpleton, like
Well,
Midwestern
she's wearing
guy.
a full beat there. That's at a Givenchy show.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's why she has her hair and makeup done. What team does she work for?
Cincinnati, right?
Bengals.
Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah, Cincinnati Bengals. We're going to have our good friend Rone come on. Rone is going to talk with us about the bachelor party because Rone had told me that he had just actually planned a bachelor party, went all out, balled out. He's happily married. He's had his 4-year anniversary recently.
It's 3.
3? Apologies, 3-year anniversary. So he's going to talk about that. We're going to answer some of your guys' listener questions. We're going to react to some horror stories and hopefully get some advice from our good pal, Mr. Rone. We also have to talk to him about Pat Bev. What was your question about Pat Bev?
If he worked with Alvin Iverson.
If he worked with Allen Iverson. Well, we can ask. Allen Iverson, Sixers guy, Rone, Philadelphia. Anyway.
I thought they were from Philadelphia. When I Googled, it said Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Did he not play at Philadelphia?
No, he played his whole career there.
No,
right?
he played for the Nuggets for a while too, Allen Iverson.
But
That was the end, though.
But that's where Pat Bev plays. That's what I'm
He
saying.
only did for like a year.
No, Pat Bev plays for Israel now. He literally signed a deal with Israel.
So he's not working at the Philadelphia Eagles anymore?
Correct. Well, yeah. You know what? Here is Rone. We're going to get to the bottom of all this. All right, we're here with our good friend Rone. We were just talking before the mics were on. You just saw Joey on the side of the road?
It started a huge fight with my wife
Oh,
because
no.
I saw your billboard and I got so fucking excited and I was like screaming, "It's like that's Joey on the fucking billboard!" And she was like doing something else or trying to tell me something. And
She was on Grindr.
She could not be bothered. She wasn't as excited as I was, and I was like, "Why don't you care about the things I care about?"
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, and she loves you too. It's like
Yeah.
that's why I thought that I could share in the
Were you
excitement.
driving or she was driving?
I was driving and she was like in her phone or she was like trying to tell me something and I like interrupted because it was like a finite amount of time. We're zooming past this fucking billboard
Yeah.
and I was excited. I wanted her to share this excitement.
And who knows how many more miles you're gonna have to go to see the next one up the road.
Hon, when I tell you to look up, go ahead and do that, okay?
Yeah, you fucking listen to me, all right, bitch?
You grab her wrist, honey. I don't want to take the phone away again.
Yeah, I don't want to put you on punishment again. Do I have to put you in the back seat?
I'll put you in your crate if I have to, babe.
But I was very excited to see
Thank you.
you crushing it like that.
Yes, thank you. I'm excited as well. Me and Snoopy are on tour right now.
Yes, on the nowshewill.tour.com, you can get tickets.
Yeah.
She's going to be in our Nashville show as well.
Yes. she's
Oh, you know who's
performing.
coming to Nashville? Glenny Balls got wind that we're going to be there, so he's going to pop down for our after party.
Well, anytime you say big OnlyFans titties in Nashville, she manifests.
You say 3 times and Balls is there?
Yeah, Balls is manifest.
That one lady got him a car.
But yeah, she was bought a car.
Someone bought Glenn a car?
Yeah, OnlyFans star.
Oh, wow, really?
He's like, this is my favorite car, and they like configured it and bought on the show.
$24,000.
Oh, that's light work for those hoes.
I bought Joey I'm going to ruin it now. I bought him a natural tucking panty. Or no, it was like a period panty. but it's for like trans men. I bought it.
You
for
saw them?
Yeah, I bought it for
the boxer
you.
shorts that hold the pad?
Yeah, I bought it for
I
you.
saw them already. This is a young entrepreneur, a young black entrepreneur. He,
My apologies.
he invented it. So you can wear boxer shorts, and when you have your period, you can still put a pad on.
Well, that's why I got it for you. I know you want to feel fish. Joey likes to feel extra fish when we go on stage, so he just gets a little undergarment
But it helps
on
my
before he goes.
dysphoria, so...
But they were selling those at Target, no?
No, they were selling tucking bathing suits for kids, for young boys that want to dress as women or
Right.
tuck their dick
When's the last
behind.
time you tucked fully?
How hard is that?
It's not hard. You just got to make sure that your balls pop in the socket the right way.
Oh, it's just a socket?
It's just a socket.
Wait, what's the difference between the Target stuff and what you're talking about?
Well,
Target
the Target
stuff
stuff
is
was
just a panty.
Was a girl's swimsuit that if you had a penis, if the girl has a penis, you're able to tuck it.
Right.
But
And
this
wait,
is for women. This is for trans men who have vaginas. When they get their period, they still want to be able to wear their boxer shorts. But if they have their period, the pad, the sanitary napkin won't stick to your boxer shorts because they're loose. This has a channel. This has a
Like a reservoir.
A fabric slit going through. Not called slit. Goes there, and that can support the pad while still wearing boxer shorts.
It's called a Nuva cup, correct?
No, that's something else.
That's something else. Anyway, Rone, I'm going to a bachelor party this weekend. It's my brother-in-law's bachelor party in the lakes of Cross Lake, Minnesota. There's 20 guys, and then my
Jesus.
brother-in-law, I don't know any of them, except for my own brother and my brother-in-law. And we decided we wanted to have you in because people wrote some questions to us about bachelor party etiquette and whatnot. And I know you just celebrated your 3rd anniversary, and you were also on a bachelor party recently where you were balling not on a budget, for a little bit of what I gathered.
Yeah, I tried to run it up because it was one of my closest friends who had he was on my bachelor party, and I wanted to be like, this is how it's fucking done.
Yeah.
And so I tried to organize it, inviting the right people, making sure that we were going to something fun every single night, enough activities but not too many activities, something
burn
fun
out.
for everybody. And I was like paying for dinners. I was trying to run it up.
How many people?
It was like maybe 14, I'd
How
say.
many dinners you pay for?
I think I paid for like the one like the steak dinner. I took care of the whole
That
thing.
is ballin'.
And did not. I was like, I'm not accepting money from other people.
How much was it?
I can guess.
14
What
people
city?
steak dinner. You were drinking
But not everybody was drinking.
What city?
Denver.
$2,000.
No, more than that.
No, less than that. It was less than that.
For what did you guys eat? You shared a steak, like little fucking.
Yeah, that's what.
What,
It was some-
someone got the
Someone had a Caesar salad. That's
Caesar
it.
salad with shrimp on top.
one guy didn't know that I was going to be paying for it. I mean, I didn't tell anybody before.
Well, you're
You're
in
lucky
you're-
because if they did, they would have run it up.
Well, you're in
Right.
Denver where they grow the cow right in the backyard. They're getting the cow for free.
yeah,
Yeah, you could just fucking slice it open and snatch it out yourself like I had a koi pond. But there was somebody who like he didn't know I was going to be paying for it, and he was like didn't want to pay for anything, so he was just like eating appetizers.
I hate that. That's why
That's the
you
worst.
never tell that they're going to pay for it, because then if you tell them you're not paying for it, and then they don't enjoy themselves and they hold back and they don't eat. I don't do it until to the very end, and I go to the bathroom and I give the lady, I go, come over here, sweetheart.
Yes.
You're a little-
Take care of it, and then they come back and it's done, and then they try to Venmo you, and then you say, get the fuck out of here, and then you let them done.
Exactly.
So let me
And
do what I got to do.
And that was my move. I like snuck out, but we were all dressed up as gondoliers.
As women?
We were all dressed
As
up
black
as women.
trans women?
Yeah. We had our
dressed as
reservoir
Marsha P.
tips.
Johnson.
We were all sitting on our dicks, and no, we were dressed up as gondoliers because like in
Like
Venice,
this?
Yeah.
we were all dressed up as that. What are your guys' thoughts on all the dudes dressing up together on a bachelor
I
party?
love it. The
I'm
girls
good,
do it. The
babe.
girls all, say,
Yeah.
we're all going to dress as Joe Dirt. Sometimes they do that. Try to be like the opposite of sexy. Sometimes you all wear cowgirl hats, whatever. I think it should be more like that.
Dress
Whether
up
it's
as Guy Fieri or Dr. Phil or whatever.
wrestling outfits, so I think it's fun. It takes the fun.
It embarrasses me.
It adds the fun to it.
Like there's like I've
if you're
been
not
in
in the
one where
mood.
everyone wears like a button-up shirt and they're all the same. Or if you go to a bar, I get like secondhand embarrassment from it almost.
I love it. I think costumes are fun, and I think group costumes are even better.
Your costume is your costume.
Now,
Your
I would-
costume is a trans woman with Malaysian bundles.
Yeah. No, but if I was
Yaki
gonna do like a matching
lace front.
outfit, if I was gonna do a matching outfit on a bachelor party, I would do those dissolving bathing suits where you all jump in the pool at the same time, and then whoops, we're all naked.
Yeah, you pop out naked.
Yeah, we all got the same part. Hey, you're gonna be a married man. You want one for the rest of your life?
But tall ass hair like my sister on the Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Oh,
Teresa.
Teresa.
Her wedding hair.
Yeah.
That's
What did
that's
you
I'm
wear?
looking
You
for.
wore a striped shirt,
striped shirt.
A bonnet?
It was like a so some of the it was like
beret.
It was like a
It's French.
bandana,
Oh,
but
it's
we
not.
were supposed to wear them around the neck, but some guys were wearing them on the head. We looked like pirates. It didn't really take.
Yeah.
But we were going to a baseball game. We were going to be Aaron Nola was the pitcher, so we were going to be Nola's Gondolas. It doesn't really make any sense. It's actually the stupidest nickname ever. But we were about
do you
to go
know
to
him, the pitcher?
No, we're just like rooting for him, and we were going to have like a sign hanging down. But it did embarrass some people, and they like avoided. They didn't want to like sit with us, and
Were they in Yags?
they wouldn't wear the entire outfit because I think that they were so embarrassed. And this same thing happened at my bachelor party. We were in Puerto Rico. Everybody was wearing Puerto Rican like baseball uniforms, and one dude
I was
was
going to say they're all dressed like
yeah, we were in tan face. And but like one dude just like wouldn't walk with us down the beach. Like he walked like maybe 2 blocks behind us.
Was he
because-
still
Level
dressed
it
in
all.
that though?
Huh?
He was dressed in that.
Yeah,
If
but
you're
he-
dressed in it, the damage is done. Then
No,
it's like
he was
you might
like
as
he
well
was
be
like
with the group.
carrying the jersey in his hand.
some guys just aren't as outgoing, but I think that, and I do see both points of it. Like if you're not, sometimes like, if everyone in a big group and one of them's like not in the mood or like pissed off or something like that, you don't want to like be dressed as in some silly costume and have an attitude problem. It's like,
Yeah.
it doesn't mesh well.
That's my bit. I always have an attitude problem. So my thing this weekend
Yeah.
is I need to just be like, relax, enjoy. I'm looking forward to putting my phone away. I'm a little nervous about the sleeping arrangements because I don't know.
What are
there's
they?
2 huge cabins and there's 20 guys. So not everyone is going to have their own room.
Not their own room, of course not.
But I'm not sharing a fucking bed with my brother. Like,
Well, you're not going to share with a stranger.
I'd rather share with a stranger.
Well, I mean, mathematically, one other dude has to be gay, right?
That's what I'm thinking, but I don't think his friends are are good looking.
You gotta. It doesn't
Like
matter.
I think they're, for lack of a better word, they're pigs.
Oh
Now, I've been known to nose around the trough from
to a
time to
pig
time,
party?
but that usually happens around 2 to 6 a.m.
Well, I mean, maybe
When the
maybe
last
those
of
are
the
sleeping
feet,
hours.
the last of the grain is the last thing to eat.
I was worried about this exact problem at the bachelor party that I went to because
that there would be no other gay guys.
yeah, I was like 2 to 6. What the fuck am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to sneak off into the fucking night of Denver.
You're trying to do a self-suck at 2 to 6.
That I-
Rone's trolling for cock in Denver at 6 in the morning.
it was slim pickings. They're just closeted is the problem.
I already
But
checked the grinder out there. Go ahead. Sorry.
it's got to be deep out there.
It's fucking gross, man.
Yeah, it's got to be
all
murky
cheese
waters.
curds.
It's all a lot.
Where's Wisconsin? You're going?
In Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I looked. I was like,
Oh
let
my
me
God.
just check, and I checked. And
Duluth trading employees.
Jiffy Lube second keys.
Can you like set your settings to a different city and just like see what
Yeah, and
the
it says trips, and then so the people that watch like they'll like advertise you saying coming soon to the city here this week. This
They're on
weekend he'll
dick
be here.
tours.
Oh, that's what they did at the RNC, right?
Yeah,
that was the
well, that's
Super
a bit. They
Bowl,
got
yeah.
shut. The grinder had the motherboard got shut down. It was so busy over there.
It crashed. Yeah, that's insane. But I went to Target on the first day because there weren't going to be enough beds, and I bought.
You bought beds.
I swear to God, I bought like I bought
mattresses.
7 air mattresses,
And they're not returnable.
it wasn't returnable, but it was like $100. I thought it was going to be so much more
Where are you
expensive.
going? So it's so cheap. You get for 15 people, steak dinner, $1,000, 7 beds,
like
$100.
$1,500, but for the steak dinner. But the beds were it was like $100 for 7 beds and a football, and we
football.
we
Yeah,
had
the
to
guys
toss it
can
around.
play tackle.
but it was like it was a revelation. It was like so nice for everybody to have their own bed. You didn't have to worry about it because
Yeah.
I was going to get anxiety. I didn't want to have a bed and someone else didn't have a bed.
Well, I get anxiety about that as well. I usually don't go to places unless I know I'm going to get at least one of the master suites. With an ensuite bathroom. But if I do have to sleep with someone, I do have to get extra fucked up so I know I'll just pass out and not have to worry about it.
Yeah, you have to get deep into a K-hole so
Yeah.
you can just enjoy
Yes.
yourself.
Just so you don't have to notice the anxiety. Now, you planned all this. What did you do, and what are your suggestions for people planning this as far as adult entertainment? Did you...
So I offered
what'd you
Great
do?
question.
I offered it to the groom. I was like, "Are we gonna go to a strip club or get a stripper?" And he wanted neither. He wanted neither of these
He
things.
just wanted
And
to
you
fuck the
fuck
hooker
the
right
guys.
in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, I already got the horse in the bedroom.
Yeah.
So you respected that.
I did, and I don't know. Like, I think that it's a nice thing. You guys know about like the hot seat. You go to a strip club, you go to get on the hot seat.
No, what is that?
The hot seat's like you go on stage.
It's like Hooters when it's your birthday, you stand on the chair.
Kind
and they
of.
sing okay.
You go on
but-
stage in a chair and they basically just
beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Like they'll take your belt off and like fucking whip you or like rip your shirt
And you
down.
guys have to pay the lady extra to do that?
Yeah, it's like
Give you a
$200
breast.
or some shit like that. They snip you. They fucking.
Is it the kind of thing where like you're at the strip club and then like you say, I'm going to go to the bathroom, excuse me, and you go to the waiter, it's like, can you get a candle? It's my friend's birthday. He's going to have a chocolate cake. She'd come over and sing. And she'd find a stripper on the side, like, listen, it's my buddy's bachelorette party. Here's, can we arrange a candle?
Can you use a feminine wipe?
Yeah, it's
Is that how it
exactly
is?
that. You need the feminine wipe, and I think most guys, it's like the guy walking behind us on the beach, are uncomfortable. But some guys will get into it.
There's always one friend who's a strip club friend, or who's a little bit too comfortable around that sort of stuff. Like,
yeah,
he knows what time the new ribs are coming out.
I'm gonna
every half hour.
They're about to have a shift change. Mercedes comes on at 4:30.
We've been waiting for her.
Yeah, a little too comfortable. But I do think the strippers and I've been to some. I'm looking forward to this one because these guys are like more wholesome and we're a little bit older. And so you have like means to like actually enjoy yourself, like, and do nice things and be comfortable. But the ones I would go on growing up in my 20s, all my friends got married young, were like debauchery, like strippers, like anal ring toss on the hooker on the tarp in the living. You know what I'm talking about, on the tarp in the living room.
Of course. Is that what you're gonna do?
No, well, I'm happy that I don't have to do that, but I was worried. I was like, are they going to hold back because like the brother is here? But I don't think you're going to get some backwood hooer from Cross Lakes, Minnesota to like fucking be at the thing.
Yeah. I think we did one in Cuba. And we went to, we did a...
Illegals.
Cool. I was in Providence for my last year.
Really?
You're in Cuba, motherfucker?
We went to Cuba for one of my boys, and it was like, there was an old castle that was turned into a like nightclub, like a multi-story nightclub.
Oh, that's cool.
And there were just like, there were these impoverished girls like running around trying to give out like hand jobs. And it was like...
It was Trishna.
It was us in a way.
That ass might have been.
We get tapped on the shoulder, we turn around, hello.
One dude went to the parking lot and got a hand job like leaning up against a car.
That's sick.
It's nasty as hell. But I think it was like the groom was like not really into it, and everybody's like trying to throw money for like a girl to like shake titties in his face, and like he just it wasn't like what he wanted. And I think it was because like the brother was there, and so I think that does make it a little bit more awkward.
Yeah, once you take your dick out in front of your
That's
brother-in-law.
a young man's thing. I feel like over the age of like, I don't know, in your late 20s, if you're getting like hookers to the house or dancers, whatever, to the house, like, I got to be careful because I know some of my friends' wives listen to this. Yeah. No one did anything that bad, but I feel like, again, there are better ways to spend money, and I think destination is a great one. Like, if you have the means, you got to go somewhere cool for a fucking bachelor. You ever go on a bachelor party or bachelorette?
Never.
You've never been
Bachelorette
to a
party. I never a bachelor party though.
Really?
I've been
you
to
can come to this one. Be my +1.
I have things to do.
You can suck off some Midwestern.
No, I can't.
A corn-fed fucking field
Back
worker.
when I was a single lady, I would love to.
But now Nana will get down on two knees. Nana will come out from underneath the dock with the snapper turtles.
What's the vibe at a bachelorette party as far as the same thing, like as far as like strippers or adult entertainment or whatever?
They usually don't do the guy thing. I mean, sometimes they'll do like in the hotel room. Sometimes they'll do a stripper to the hotel room. But then one time I went to like Chippendales thing, like we were in Miami. Miami has like, anything you want. So sometimes they do a Chippendales night. But yeah, it's usually just like all like novelty. It's never like, no one's trying to get fucking banged out or their back blown out, unless
Is it so? My question is like, is it like they're like having a good time and just letting the guy dance on them, or are they like screaming and like running to the corner and be like, fuck it.
I think
most
girls
of that,
are
like it's
dirtier.
embarrassing. Then it's like he puts a thong on. It's like the most like taboo thing ever because he's wearing a thong. Oh, his butt cheeks are out.
Right.
It's like meanwhile I'm like unlocking my jaw like a cobra in the back, trying to get someone to spray cum down my throat. It's like we were way off.
And it's got the drool going down her chin.
So I think it's depending on anyway. There's always that insecure one that's like finally gets attention from some hot guy that like leans fully in, and then there's like the prudish girls that just kind of run away. But it's mostly novelty though. It's mostly like oh my god, let's take a picture. The naughty cop.
It's we have a bunch of listener questions. This first one actually has kind of something to do with that. Is it annoying or fun to be the token gay on a bachelorette party?
I think it's not annoying. I think you're celebrated. I think you're the most popular one.
Yeah, I've been on joint bachelorettes, which were fun, but again, those were not like nasty. I've heard that gay gay strip clubs can get pretty like foul.
I've never done a gay bachelor party. I have a video of me. I have a montage I can show you of me at a bachelor party.
I'd be honored.
A montage?
It's a montage of me in that said bachelor party. Let me see.
Is it pure token status? Like there's only one gay bro?
No,
that's
sometimes there's a couple.
a
It's
couple.
mortified. I was at my friend. Hold on.
Joey's like the mascot of the Bachelorette party. He just wants everybody to have a good time.
Oh, show Rone. I've seen it.
It's a nice shirt combo. Wait, that was a gondolier outfit.
Oh yeah,
You're
I
just the
bet you I broke
same.
my tooth.
Holy fuck. You're playing coy right now,
Yeah.
like you're not the fucking life of the party.
Yeah.
Like you don't take it upon yourself to make it way more fun for everybody else.
So yeah, so you kind of have to take the reign of being like the most, almost not just like take away from the bride, but you kind of have to be that like party starter for all the girls as
100%.
a token gay.
Because it's really exciting for a bunch of white women to have a gay guy around, especially in like a party setting. I went to my friend's like joint bachelorette, and there was only one other gay guy. There was me and then one other gay guy. Obviously,
But then you have to do all
we
the-
slept together, and it was fun, but it wasn't like dirty.
But then you have to do all their makeup at the same time. It's like they all need help
You
with their
got
makeup.
hired.
Yeah, like can you put this extension in here?
Really?
No,
Makeup
I
and
never
hair?
Yeah, sometimes.
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
help fix my bra straps.
Do you feel used in that type of situation?
No, it's you kind of know that's it's happening, and you want to lend a hand because they look like a hot mess. You don't want to be seen with them.
Right, you guys look terrible. Fix it up.
Yeah. Second question: the bride to be ended up having sex with a stripper we ordered on our bachelorette. Should we tell the groom?
Absolutely
not.
not. You're gonna ruin a marriage before it even gets going. So what? She got pounded out. Let her live.
And then you just tell someone else, and then they look at the couple differently for their entire life.
Yes, absolutely. She'll be tightened up by the time wedding night rolls around, right?
You can just...
I don't know. Yeah, I would never say anything, but like I'm trying to think if I was the bride, would I want to know? I wouldn't
No.
want to know.
No.
I
But if everyone else knows,
I guess you don't say anything. I don't know. But getting banged out by the stripper is crazy, though.
banged out.
That's like
I could see a little like
just the
let them
tip.
grab your boobs or kissing or something like that. But getting full on banged out.
That's
I
like
mean,
you shouldn't be getting married, probably, if you are still that sexually depraved. Like you just like get it out of your system. Like if you're banging strippers, like get it out of your system.
Maybe that's the last
That's
straw she needed
dirty.
to put herself into Christianhood.
I was on a bachelor party in Old Orchard Beach, Maine, and we had these two women come to the house during the day when we were bombed. And my friend, who you met, we can bleep his name. This girl comes over, and he was like a fish in water with these two women. It was like off-putting to even the nastiest guys there. He came over, he's like, "Okay, come on, do a handstand, please."
Nuh-uh.
And she was doing a handstand. He was playing on the booty and all that, but it stopped short of actually
Yeah.
like fucking. Like one of the horror stories that someone said here is this woman got titty fucked by a stripper on her bachelorette.
That's more acceptable.
Then making out.
Getting titty
Titty
fucked. What's worse, getting titty fucked or banged out?
Titty
fucked is
banged
more
I think banged out
acceptable.
is worse. So yeah, titty fucked, I guess, is more acceptable. Still insane. Still insane. I mean, I
Imagine
guess
you
if
go-
he just rests dick, but if he's titty fucking to completion, that is insane.
spraying a load on the bottom of her chin.
Yeah, just the neck, oh my god, that's insane.
He's getting that.
Oh, I love it. When I try to catch it with my mouth like this.
Like you're catching marshmallows that somebody's throwing.
Yeah.
Like a
Well, every time I
frog.
thrush, I just try to catch like,
So you can't pull it back out. It goes.
and then you snap on it like a
luge it.
turtle and you lock it in.
Oh my fucking god. That is truly a horror story.
Okay, this is a good one. Do you think the bride/groom should pay their own way? If not, what should they pay for? I do not think they should pay, and I think it should be split evenly amongst the group.
I think that so on the one that I most recently went on, we tried to pay for everything for the groom, but he just wanted to, because you get to a point where not everybody's at the same financial situation,
Yeah.
so some people can't afford some stuff,
Right.
And so he wanted to like subsidize some stuff where he's like, I don't want people to be worrying about money. I'll pay my share, and like if we add an extra night, like I'll help pay for that. And I think he just wanted everybody to make sure they're having as good of a time as possible and not worrying about money. Because nothing's
Yeah.
worse than when you want to do something and somebody's like, well, dude, I'm not trying to fucking spend a bunch of money.
And then
to
you have
go."
to-
Or if they feel
Sacrifice the fun.
pressured into like
Right.
doing something, then that'll suck the fun out of it. You can see the anxiety on their face. Not that I've been there.
But the financials, like having to worry about the financials of a big group is like a little bit stressful, I think.
100%.
Yeah, I don't like when I stay in a big like house with people. Like even if I like go to Fire Island and there's like they do a split wise of like the groceries
Yes.
and all this and that. Fuck
That's girl behavior.
That's girl behavior. Fuck that. Like just worry about yourself. And if you want to buy something for the group, buy something for the group.
Totally.
My maid of honor got so drunk at my bachelorette, she had to be wheelchaired back to the room. Hilarious. Should the maid of honor or best man be held to a different standard in terms of partying?
Yeah, you're supposed to be the one in charge of the weekend. That's your role as a maid of honor or groom of honor. What's it called? Man of honor. Best man. Kind of like, I mean, you can kind of like, you can get wild, but it's to steer the ship still.
Yeah, I love when someone doesn't like to party and that they're like dreading. Like, they're a little nervous to be around you, and you buy a round of shots knowing that there are people who don't want to take them. Oh, I love that.
You're going to put them over the edge?
Oh, I can't do another one, man. You come out with a tray of shots, just being, that's fun.
What's your guys' position on drugs during a bachelor party? Unless you guys don't want to talk about that kind of shit.
Rone, you know what show you're on.
I would say yeah. As long as there's enough for everyone to participate.
So we in Denver, we got like mushroom chocolates from a guy. He had like, so I just texted someone asking for his name because it was something like Moonchild or some shit like that. He had like a feather in it, like coming out of his hair. He was like the most hippy dippy Denver guy that you could ever imagine. And like, you can legally buy mushroom chocolates. He was like writing receipts for us there. But then someone was like, you have like other shit? And then he was like, yeah, I could come back in an hour.
My
with
name is Moonshine.
Yeah, I could come back with whatever you want. And so like, we loaded up, and there you go. We loaded up, and
I think that's the time to do it. I think it's like you don't want to do it. You want to do that in a situation where it's like kind of almost like we're taking this to the grave type thing.
I don't think you want to get racked on a bachelor.
No, we had two guys going to bad K-holes, but they got out.
They're fun. Eventually.
They got out eventually, but it was no joke, but it was almost like last hurrah type of shit, or like, we're taking it to the grave type of shit. Absolutely. And then I'll just talk about it on a podcast.
We had two guys. Oh no, they were deep.
No, they were like zombies. Like their jaw was like hanging on the floor.
I think it's a little it's a little like, if you don't know,
right?
Everyone, like, I'm going to this, and I can't imagine any of these guys are going to be like,
getting
after like me and Joey at a Buffalo Live show. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But exactly. But I mean, you test the waters, and sometimes situations like that, you'll never know. Like, the most unsuspecting character will love the shit.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens tonight.
It's good when you have someone who's great at drugs, and they could kind of be the pioneer, and they could kind of take the fucking first step.
I think it'd be pleasantly surprised. Where do these people live in Boston?
Some are in Boston, some are in California, most are Midwest.
Everyone's getting fucked up, I'm sure.
Yeah, Boston, dude.
But then I'm going to be the guy who...
you're the gay.
Brother Pat shows up.
You have to be the drug
son.
supplier.
Give someone. We play a game called Spot the Scumbag.
Bring poppers.
You can always
for them.
spot the scumbag. Who's partying?
Bring poppers for the straight boys. They'll love it.
Yeah, just bring poppers, just in case.
Just dilate their holes.
I mean, poppers are fun.
I mean, God forbid you get lake water up there. Who knows what could happen?
What's lake water?
It's gross. There's like algae,
parasites.
I'm going to a lake.
Oh, I thought it was like a poppers.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was like a new level of like poppers, where it's like, try some lake water.
So that's a great name for drugs.
It sounds incredible.
Stay in your hometown / state or take a trip somewhere. I mean, you got to go on a trip, I think, right?
It doesn't. I mean, whatever is going to be the funnest for everyone. And like I said, if people can't afford to fly, I'm not going to I don't want them not to come because they can't afford it. And if they're not going to let me buy their ticket for them, it's like, I don't want to risk, So I would just kind of do what's best for the group to all have a good time and all be able to participate.
Originally, on this most recent one, the groom wanted to go to Amsterdam, and it was
that's
like
a psycho bachelor party move.
Yeah, it was just going to be too much for like too many people. We wanted to make it something that was a little bit more approachable, and like, I mean, some guys just to do the Jersey Shore. You know what I mean? It'll be an easy and approachable drive, and then you can get the most people, and you spend the least amount of money. But I think you finding a medium where it's like it's approachable, but you're not fucking breaking the bank going to Thailand.
Thailand. Ooh, got a couple lady boys.
Lady boys would be fantastic.
That would be great. Got asked to spend $3,000 on a bachelorette party. Is it me or is that insane? I think it depends on your age.
If you're going to Thailand, it's going to cost $3,000.
Exactly. Those lady boys aren't cheap, or maybe they are cheap. Actually, they might be. They
probably
cheap.
are.
Yeah, a lot of money questions. To save money, this is a horror story. My little cousin wanted 7 girls to stay in one room in Nashville. I think that's
with
like
one bathroom.
Under 25 behavior. One room.
Yeah, don't go away if you can't do it right. I mean, if that's you're fine with it, but you're obviously not fine with it because you're writing about this. No, I would get my own room.
Go into debt. go into crippling
fuck
debt.
it.
Fuck it. Just go into crippling debt. But Nashville seems like it's the location for bachelorette parties.
Yeah.
Everybody gets on the fucking
The pedal thing.
or the pedal thing, or like the back of a tractor or some shit like
Yep.
that, and they ride around and then they fuck
Yeah.
Tommy Smokes or Glenny at the end of the night.
Yep. At the Barstool Bar, yeah.
No, Glenny, and I think Tommy has also picked up this mantra. They don't go after bachelorette parties because they said that the women are less likely to leave the group. He says, he
Oh,
said-
yeah.
he
That
says
is
like he won't dip toe into
Predator behavior.
Yeah, that is predator behavior, man.
That's a guy who's been hunting for too long.
Yeah. Tommy got word that we were going to Nashville for our live show, and he's like, Nashville? He's like, I'll go. I was like, why? He's like, any excuse to go to Nashville.
Well, come on out, Tommy.
He loves it, and he doesn't do a live show where he doesn't wind up fucking someone after.
Hopefully it's me.
Would you?
If I was single, yeah.
Really?
But you have to top him.
Yeah, why not? I'll clap them cheeks.
Damn.
I think he actually has wider hips.
He does have nice hips.
He's birthing hips.
Yeah, he definitely has birthing hips. He like kind of has he's like stepping around himself whenever he walks. Not a waddle, but he steps around himself. He has a wide hip. He swings his hips. Which thinks he could probably generate power too.
Childbearing hips.
Yeah, he could definitely put some
His
pressure on
legs
that
go,
thing. Yes, he does. Watch him walk.
You've studied it.
Oh my god, I study everyone's gait.
Well, Rone, thank you so much for coming
This was lovely.
on.
It's truly a pleasure. You guys rule. When are you guys doing your? Is your tour over?
No, we still have 2 more stops.
What about
2 more stops spread out over 3 years?
what about the Christmas tour? 12 days of
12
Nana
days
and
of,
Trish.
12 days of Christmas, but only over 3 shows.
12 days of Trishmas.
Oh, that's
The
good.
kind of place.
We did a Christmas show in Nashville where we came out as Mrs. Claus and Santa, and people ate it up. Or no, where was that? Philly. I think that was in
Philly,
your
yeah.
hometown. Oh, you had a question about Pat Bev before he goes, didn't you?
No.
Oh,
I love Pat Bev, though.
all right. Well,
Oh, was a question about if he worked with Allen Iverson?
yeah, he sat next to Allen Iverson at Strega in Boston, and he didn't know who he was.
Really?
And he was wondering if Pat Bev was friends with him.
Allen Iverson is a lush, I believe. He
Lush.
like goes to a Chili's on City Line Avenue in Philly every night. Every night of every week. You can catch him at City Line Avenue, but like no one can even go up and talk to him.
Yeah.
He's just going and
He's balls deep in the tendies.
yeah, just getting some spicy margaritas.
Yeah.
Getting it in.
Put a little extra salt on that rim.
Yeah, he's living it up. But I appreciate you guys always having me on.
Thank you. You
for
can
coming
find
on.
Rone everywhere fine podcasts are found.
Love that.
All right, we'll see you guys on Tuesday. Bye.